Good morning, everybody. Hello, 7 December here. Today is Tuesday, my favorite day of the week. And I'm back at work today. I woke up with a terrible headache. I actually think I'm getting a flu. Hopefully, it's not COVID. But I actually really feel like I'm getting a cold. I woke up with a really, really bad headache. And I'm hungry. But I ate supper and everything last night. But for some reason, I'm famished. So anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna get on with the day. I'm gonna try and stay hydrated. I'm going to Mutare tomorrow, so I need to pick up some lemon juice. I have some mint that I planted recently, so I think, and I need to just stock up on more honey and have more of that, and hopefully we'll start to get better soon. But otherwise, I'm here. I'm happy. I'm grateful for another day. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope everybody's okay and healthy. In this season, I've had quite a lot of people mention how they had plans to come home and everything. If you're in the diaspora and you're going to come home, I'm so sorry. I'm really, really sorry about that. I can imagine how devastating that must be. I think spending Christmas in a foreign country alone must just be another level of depression. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm praying for you guys. I hope we get some clarity on what's happening soon, and that even if you don't manage to come home, you still have a decent festive season. You know what I mean? And things still work out well for you. So yeah. Anyway, let me settle into office. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. So while my computer is booting, let's make the list for the day. I'm feeling really today. I really think it's just cold, but anyway, the show must go on. I need to do number one, some content for the hotel. I'm thinking of we're going to need to host a Christmas dinner, and tickets are going to need to be sold and everything. But I need to just finalize that with management. Dinner plans and menu. Need to vlog this, obviously. I need to edit yesterday's vlog. I usually try and do it that same day, but last night I was just not feeling it. So I need to edit and upload yesterday's vlog. I think that's it. I'm just going to try and not pile on too much on my plate today. Usually Tuesdays I'm feeling like really productive, it's not happening today. I need to meet about a marketing thing here. I think I need to get my nails done. Because wow. Let me see. Get nails done. I think I'll just do like a basic gel paint. Cool. 5 things. Let's see how many of them we can get done. First, breakfast. I'm having an egg sandwich today. Sausage, tea as usual, bananas. I'll probably snack on those later. But yeah, this is what it is for today. To those who've complained about me eating my breakfast, sorry guys. I don't mean to make you hungry. Nyari, you're always complaining. Sorry. My bad. If I could feed you through the screen, I would. But anyway, so one mistake I'm making today, a conscious decision. I'm gonna have breakfast while I watch Downton Abbey. That is a bad idea, but I'm really struggling today. But I'm gonna eat well, take painkillers, and then try and get on with the day. But until then, breakfast and Downton Abbey.
All right, what up, good people? Morning. Yeah, here we are at work. Okay, it's another busy day, but yeah, we're getting at it. What are we doing today? We're meant to have a meeting. It's not going to happen, but there's going to be something exciting. I don't know.
Oh, tell me, what's exciting?
I don't know.
Do you have a surprise?
I'm trying to think. Do I have one?
I don't think so.
There was something I was working on. Anyway, maybe it'll come later. Yeah.
Guys, I'm feeling sick. I've taken some paracetamol. Hopefully I'll feel better, but I have to edit this video. I need to get this stuff out. I have so much work to do today. I cannot even afford to go home. Because what if Zesta goes? Yeah, and also on the topic of Zesta and water, guys, thank you for the wonderful suggestions about getting solar and getting a borehole. Wonderful ideas, but if it were an option, would have done that by now, surely. I don't know. I get a million suggestions of why don't you just get solar power?
And a borehole. Okay.
And a borehole.
But we live on a mountain, so
But
I don't know how far down we'd have to go to get water.
Besides that, trust me, we do want solar power. It's just not an option for us right now. But thank you for the wonderful suggestions.
So
Trust me,
does-
we have thought
The
about
cheapest one is about 700 bucks.
that. Yeah.
Again, guys, please feel free. Those who want
if you want to bless us with
Look,
solar power, please don't even hesitate.
blessings are always welcome.
But it is not cheap, guys. It's not cheap. It's not as expensive as it used to be, but it's also not cheap or affordable to a lot of people, including us right now. So thank you for the wonderful suggestions. We are on it. Maybe next year. It's a lot later. I'm about to have some lunch. I fell asleep on my desk for a bit, but the little nap actually helped, so I'm feeling a bit better, but I'm starving now. So this is lunch. Chonks is joining me for lunch today, which is rare, but we thought we'd try it out. He's busy, he's late, so I'm going to go ahead and eat because I'm starving. Welcome.
Hi, how are you? Are you filming me?
Yes, I am.
Hello. Hello. Guys, you know what, Ka? Zim is a very interesting place. You know, I was going through some of my old quotations that I got from different suppliers when I started here in 2019. When we did the renovations on the lobby bathrooms, lobby toilets, bathroom boutique, we got all the tiles there, you know, everything nice. I remember at the time, when we were buying the tiles and all the grout and cement and everything, it was, you know, quite expensive. But I remember complaining because the rate had just gone from $1, which was 6 RTGS at the time, or 6 Zim dollars, to 8, 1:8. And I remember saying, yeah, we've lost. I think I remember the total bill came to, I think it was 1,000 US, which then worked out to 8,000 RTGS. Was that for all the tiles and everything? Yeah,
Yeah, I remember. It was,
that's about right.
At the time, I remember hearing 8,000.
8,000
It was like
RTGS. Yeah.
7,500 or something. And
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's a lot of money, hey? In my head, I was like, wow.
And that was 1,000 US. Guys, 1,000 US right now is 100,000 RTGS.
Forget that.
I lie. No, it's more.
What is
Well,
your
if you look at the
salary
black market
when you
rate,
started?
200,000.
When you started in 2019, what was your salary?
I don't even remember.
I remember. It was 800.
US
Well, then it was Zim dollars, guy.
at the beginning of 2019.
2019, but it was at 1 to 3.
Well, it was 1 to 3 at
Black,
the beginning of the
black
year.
market rate was 1 to 3, but it was 800
Zim.
bond, basically.
Basically,
It was
yeah.
800 bond and we had 1 to 3.
So if I divide that by the US dollar, it was 1 to 3 beginning of the year. That was 2019. That's when people flipped out and went crazy because the price of fuel went from $1.20 something per liter to $3 a liter, $3 US per liter.
Or 3 bond per liter.
Or some 3 bond,
Which
made the rate 1:3 or
But
something.
it was 800 bond because I remember at the time it still wasn't enough. But we were like, you know what?
Divided by what rate am I using? 3.
3.
Yeah, so about 260 US.
Not great, but it's there.
Anyway, but that just shows you, you know. Okay, so
That's
the
in
thing is,
3 years,
in
guys.
3 years. So I think people don't actually realize because the things, let me not say gradually go up. There are some jumps, you know, where the rate goes from 1. I think at the time, 2019, it went to 8, then 10, then other guys were on 15, then it went to like 17. Then I think guys were now trying to control it when it got to like 25 towards the end of 2019, I think, early 2020. By the time we're buying the solar power for the hotel, it was now getting
The rate was at 40.
40. Yeah, it was getting, yeah. It started off when we first did the solar power, when we paid the deposit, it was 25. Then it went up to 40 odd around just before the lockdown, 2020. And then just kept shooting 75, 100. Now we're on what? 180, 190, 200, 210 in some place. So when you look at the short space of time that it's jumped so much, and okay,
And you look at the salary.
the salaries, your dollar price is your dollar price. Look,
Even those have jumped up though.
yeah. Oh yeah, the dollar. Yeah.
Significantly.
So I guess if you use the fuel index as a gauge, I think because obviously back then, you know, your petrol or diesel price would be playing around $1.20 something, max $1.30. Now we're sitting on $1.35 odd.
And no one is
36.
selling fuel in Zim dollars.
Yeah.
People just don't accept Zim dollars for fuel.
So yeah, so that's the abusive nature of this country. It is very difficult, and you know what? For people like us who are trying to work and make it balance, and you're running a business, you don't actually realize how it happens so quickly. In a normal country, and I mean, we went to Joburg 2018, just before all this jump and everything. Remember, we took 500 US.
Was it 500?
Yeah. and we converted it, got our rands, managed to buy quite a few things. Yeah, 500
Yeah,
rand.
just about.
But now, I mean, trying to think how hard it would be to get. I
to
mean,
raise 500
500
euros to
US.
go and spend on joy.
This is the thing. So we've as a people, I think. What are you saying just now? We all need to go through
We
counseling.
need therapy.
Therapy,
All of us.
yeah.
We've been through some very
National
traumatic
therapy. We need like a national psychiatrist.
things.
No, seriously, because you go through so much in such a short space of time, and there's no way to plan. There's no way of planning or trying to say, okay, you know what, my dollar will be worth so much later. So, for example, if I had, or if we had delayed in making the decision to get those tiles, if we said, okay, you know what, this rate 1:8 is too high.
Let's wait for it to come
Let's
down.
wait. If we had waited another few more months, the rate would have been at 15 or 20 or
But you know
25.
what's also crazy?
We would have that $1,000 would have been so much harder to get.
It makes a big difference. But like also like I'm saying, US dollar prices are jumped up. You guys remember when we bought that geyser? That geyser, when we put down the deposit, it was 370.
370.
2 weeks later, when we were trying to collect, it was 390.
We
And
end
we're
up-
like,
we
no,
paid the
we're like,
diesel,
no, we're
like,
paying
no.
370 because
Yeah.
this is what it was when we put the deposit down. How much is that geyser now?
It's almost 450.
450.
Almost 450.
And
now.
all that's from this
Okay,
year. When
almost
did we
450.
put in that geyser?
Yeah,
It
this
was
year.
in winter this year.
Yeah.
It was 370.
So
now
for
it's
me-
450.
What
How?
doesn't make sense is obviously the rate keeps going up, but then the US dollar price is also jumping, which is nonsensical because for the most part, if you're an importer, if you're like a bathroom boutique or like a company that's bringing in whatever you're selling from outside of the country, you're still buying it in South Africa where the rand is relatively stable or wherever you're getting it from. The rest of the world's currency has not changed that much. That would warrant a jump from 370 to 420 or
That's
450.
mad. But
It doesn't
also
make any
just
sense.
lack of
Scruples.
that and
I'm a scruples.
lack of the US currency generally.
Yeah.
Demand is
So
very
demand,
high.
yeah.
But anyway,
So people
just-
know they can charge whatever they want.
Guys, just imagine how hard it is to plan your life. But let's say
No, you
that 370, right? Our plan initially was to like pay it off over like 6 months or whatever, and then get it. But at that time, like we got some money from an unexpected place, and we managed to just be able to buy it, go on, all in 2 payments.
Yeah.
But can you imagine, how do you plan when the time you're putting down your deposit, you told us 370, then you
Then
come
now
back
you come-
6 months later, you told us 450. Like, how?
No, that's why you literally live a week at a time, a month at a time.
You can't
know,
plan.
you can't say like right now. I can't say okay, June next year it's winter. We're gonna need this. I can't. I don't know. There's so much uncertainty. It's unbelievable, and that's not normal.
We're in survival mode, constantly.
Yeah. So the thing is, look at the rand, for example. When lockdown started last year,
It jumped to
the rand
20.
jumped, $1 to 20 rand. After a few months, once things settled down and people started, COVID protocols came into place, what, it came back down to 16, 15,
Then 14.
14, yeah.
No, but even
That's a normal currency. That's what a currency should do.
when lockdown
or a normal
started,
economy.
actually, well, when in the middle of lockdown, remember how oil prices around the world plummeted
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of lack of demand, except in Zimbabwe where it went up. Everywhere else, fuel got a lot cheaper.
I think we've gotten used to like prices never going down.
But it's just not normal.
So that's not normal. Like you can't have a situation where the price is always going up. Like there has to.
And like it's leaping. It's not even
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 cents. It's like going up by a couple of dollars.
But guys, something can't go from $1 today to like $4-5 in 3 months' time. That doesn't make sense. In another country, to go from $1 to maybe $1.25 to $1.31. And those 1 cent, 2 cents, we just jump.
We
We go from $1.50 to
It was
$3.
like even fabric. Some fabrics that were maybe $4 a meter, you're now buying for $7.
yeah.
How? The same fabric, almost 100% markup.
Anyway,
Just
that's our rant. Okay,
that's
10
our
minute
rant
rant.
for today.
Okay, bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Heading home now. It's been the toughest day, guys. I'm so tired. I'm actually feeling really, really exhausted. And just off generally. It's home time. I still have to get home, edit this vlog and upload it because tomorrow we're going to Mthatha, so I won't be here. So yeah, still have a long evening ahead. Just got home now. Oh, the simple pleasures. I've come home to fresh linen. Oh, I love that. It's just a good feeling. Guys, I'm going to end this vlog here. I'm sorry. I'm really just not feeling well today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. When I head to Mutare, we're traveling to Mutare. We need to leave here by 7:30 so we can be in Mutare by 9:30. So it's going to be, yeah, one of those. But anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.